What do you think of when you think of a folding phone? Maybe you think of a Samsung Z Fold or a Pixel Fold. Maybe you think of flip phones like the Motorola Razr, the Z Flip, or the Motorola Razr. Well, whatever you thought of, you probably didn't think of this. This is the Surface Duo. You might have heard of it, you probably haven't, but when I found this dual-screened beauty on the Microsoft website when I was 10 years old, I was hooked. Too bad it was $1,400, and there was no way I was convincing my parents to buy it for me. And also, then real folding phones were starting to come out and I wanted those instead. But today marks a dream for me that has been 6 years in the making. So, thank you to all the people who watch my videos, yes, you, because I've just blown all my new YouTube money on this thing. Now, I'm sure you all have a few questions. Starting off with, why is it all smashed up? Well, that's because the Surface Duo is still kind of expensive on eBay, and this is the only one that had a price I felt was reasonable to pay for something that's kinda useless. And either way, I'm not really a collector. I don't care about the condition too much as long as it works. Really, I just wanted one to play around with. Anyways, 180 Freedom tokens later, and I am the proud owner of a 256 gig Surface Duo from eBay. On this model, I believe the volume buttons don't work for some reason, although when I was writing the script, a little secret for you guys, I actually got the upper volume button working, not the down though. That doesn't work, but you can turn the volume up at least. But yeah, I just cleaned the buttons with some alcohol and also scraped in there with some tweezers, and now it works. So anyways, maybe I'll try and fix this poor guy in the future, but I wanted to play some games on it, see what I can do, and try not to cut myself on the broken glass. So, it's been a few weeks since I've received my Surface Duo, and let me tell you, it's pretty awesome. Now, the first thing you'll notice as soon as you pick this thing up is how big it is. Don't get me wrong, it is impressively thin, but the two screens are huge. It almost feels like a kind of a small tablet or something when you hold it. It's kind of like a Kindle or an iPad mini or something. And that's great if that's how you use it. But I find that the large size is just a little bit cumbersome if you were going to use it to actually make calls. And unless you're daily driving LTT cargo pants, forget about having space left in your pockets for a wallet or keys, if you can even fit it at all. But where the Surface Duo lacks in practicality, it makes up for just how stunning it is. These two AMOLED displays look great for like basically anything. The Snapdragon 855 powering the Duo isn't a screamer by today's standards, especially compared to the
Tensor G5! Tensor nerds out there know what I'm talking about.
But coming to this from my Pixel 6a still felt flagship and premium. I know that at launch, software bugs and other issues were pretty common on these, but using it today is somehow less annoying than using my Pixel 6a sometimes. Like Google, you are literally the people who make Android. How is it I have to force restart my apps all the time just to make them work? Also bring sideloading back, that really sucks. Now, one thing I'll say is the hinge mechanism is really good. It has just enough resistance to be like easy to open and close, but also to support its weight. And the opening and closing motion is super satisfying. Let me hold it up to the mic for you guys. What am I doing, bro? But there are issues too. The camera exists. It's really the least remarkable part of this device. It does okay when you're in a well-lit area like this, but as soon as you go anywhere like even sort of dark, yeah. The speakers also somewhat date the thing as well. They're decently loud, but very narrow and tinny. Although it's possible they were damaged in whatever horrific accident this device was clearly subjected to. Now, the typing on the huge screens is great, and in fact, I actually wrote a large portion of the script for this video on this device. Oh, and FYI, I also installed a screen protector a few weeks after getting it to hopefully stop the screens from cracking any further. Previously, you could also feel the cracks when you swiped over the screen, which was pretty annoying, so this is a nice quality of life improvement. But that's all boring. What about the gaming experience? Now, I'm sure that the second some of you saw this thing, you thought DS emulation. Well, lucky for you, that's what I thought too. And you know what? It's kinda great.
Warning. 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 The Ethernet disclaimer bot has a statement to disclaim. Emulation is not legal in all countries or states. Neither Carter, the Carter over Ethernet channel, or the Ethernet disclaimer bot condone the illegal use of emulators in your country or state and ask you to abide by local laws and regulations. Carter, the Carter over Ethernet channel, and the Ethernet disclaimer bot do not condone software piracy in any way. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes, and we, Carter, the Carter over Ethernet channel, and the Ethernet disclaimer bot are not responsible for the actions of any viewer of this video.
Now for me, I installed Drastic and played a little Mario, and using the two screens is awesome. Both the game displays and the controls are huge, which really helps with some of the accuracy issues of using a touchscreen. Of course, it doesn't feel as good as real buttons would, but as someone who does not own a DS, this is a pretty good stand-in. And I will say, pretty much any emulator that can be used in portrait mode works great here, since many have customizable controls, letting you adapt them to the Surface Duo form factor. I was able to get this Switch emulator Sudachi working with Minecraft Legacy Console Edition, and it was playable. Minecraft LCE is one of the lighter Switch titles in my experience, so I didn't expect much after this, and I was right. Mario Odyssey looked like this. But not to worry, because this is actually just a problem with the stock GPU driver, and after loading the latest version of Turnip, a custom GPU driver, all of the visual issues were solved.
Oh, let's go. We're playing Mario. This definitely isn't full speed. This is maybe like 50%. Why do we have an amiibo sing? What was that amiibo jump scare? Okay, so the more geometry you render, you'll go to about half speed. But if I look down, that ain't that bad. It's certainly playable. This is more than I expected. Cutscenes kind of chug a little bit, but I guess that's just how it be. So, we are in game. Mario, where'd you go? Well, we crashed. Fun.
I also tried Mario Kart, which was about the same experience.
Oh, we got down to 1 FPS for a second there. But not bad. 150cc. We'll just go standard kart for now. Is this the new best way to play Mario Kart on the go? Probably not, since the Switch is like roughly the same size as this, but that seems to be running pretty well though. I think Mario Kart is better able to handle like lower FPS. Oh, that's not that great. Well, it's running. Let's see if I can win a race. There we go. We're getting some speed. One nice thing is that rumble works, actually. So that's actually quite a nice feature, in my opinion. Alright, so even 150cc feels more like 10cc, maybe. Oh! That was a nice shot, whoever that was. I ran out of storage space. But we must go on. Oh boy, no! Turn! Don't get hit. No! I deleted all those videos for nothing. Okay, we are running at 75% resolution, I think. So it's not that much better. But it's better. No! No, why? Oh, don't hit that banana. Okay, they hit it for us. We're good. Block the red shell. Reach across, get the... Okay, smart steering saved us there. Get the boost. Yes. Oh, we hit a trick. We got a trick. This is better than Mario Kart World, guys. Trust. This doesn't seem to be the optimal Mario Kart experience. But... Oh my gosh. Dude, I need to stop talking and lock in. Blue shell, let's freaking go. Oh, we're so locked in. How? Hit the trick. Trap the... Bam. We finished a race. And those were completely stock settings too, actually, now I think about it. Changing all the resolution stuff just made it worse. But you know what? I'm calling that a success.
So in summary, yes, Switch emulation works. However, it's more just a neat proof of concept, and it's not really suitable for playing heavier games. Now, another interesting aspect of the Surface Duo are games that were designed specifically for it. I didn't look too deep into this since even most Microsoft apps have dropped support for Duo optimizations. But as it turns out, I forgot that not every company is as evil as Microsoft, since to this day, the latest version of Asphalt Legends has Surface Duo support. But the implementation on Surface Duo is excellent. All of the touch controls get moved to the bottom, which also features this nice minimap. I think this is probably the best way to play this game on mobile. Editor Carter here. So Gameloft actually made 2 more games for the Surface Duo, aside from Asphalt Legends. They were just kind of mid, and I didn't really feel like including them in the video. But, you know, just an FYI, if you wanted to try them. Anyways, that's it for this ridiculous yap session. Tune in next time for when I install Windows, I guess.